everyone, this is Evie and I am back making another video to share with you the items that I created for the Nothing But Crafts fall swap that I'm doing with Irene, who is LuciaCaso here on YouTube. Now I'm ready to get all the things inside of her box. Most of the things that I showed in the video before, or the embellishments that I created, they're already packed. But I'd like to share with you the last few things that I made. And so let's see. So we had to alter, I'm sorry for my beautiful look, but we had to alter a brush. So this is actually the first time I ever alter a brush, and this is the one that I created for her. I'm trying to film this so that you can see the items and not my face. But
it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah, you just heard the time. So this is the brush that I altered for her, and I used a 3-inch brush, and it's actually 10 inches long. I gessoed the brush and then painted it with a mixture of different metallic acrylics. I used this Martha Stewart metallic paint that I found at Home Depot, and it comes out actually a lot better in price to the folk arts that I used to buy. So they don't have all the colors that I like, but at least I got it's a copper red. So that's how I painted my brush, and then I just embellished the whole brush, trying to keep the bristles out so you can actually tell it's a brush. And what I did was I added some lace trim to the bottom, and well, there's paper for the first layer, then there's lace on top of that, and then there's I don't know if you can see, it's a ribbon. I think it's called, is it alligator? But it's a dimensional ribbon in raw grain. And then I made this lace flower up the top with different laces. Just looped them around until I liked how it looked. I used 2 colors of lace. And then that little button here is actually one of the cream colored buttons that Olga gave me when we met here in Puerto Rico. I painted the whole thing with different colors of acrylic and then turned it into that center. And then this little dangle here is also one of the junk jewels that she shared with me, and or they shared with me, and it's actually an earring, but I really liked it as a center for this altered brush. Now the leaves that you see in the back are the wood leaves, and I believe these are Prima leaves, the wood veneers that Janelle had sent me a while ago. I painted those with a different color mixture of fall colors and different acrylic paints, and I added those to the back. I made a little bow here with some crochet trim, and there's another little section of that same ribbon that you see in the bottom. Then I added some trim at the top and the bottom here, and an earring part that's a coppery look with a buckle and a brown pearl. Then at the top you can see some lace and some twine, and that's what it looks like. That's what the brush looks like. I really, really like how it turned out. I was very afraid to do this, but I think it turned out nice, and I hope Irene likes it. I know she saw a picture and she said she liked it, but I hope she likes it when she gets it in her hands and she can actually look at everything up close. But anyways, that's the brush that I created for her, and that's supposed to match an altar bag or a mini tote. And this is the bag that I altered for her. So you see, it's like the sister flower. It's also made with loops of lace. Then there's a little crochet doily in the center, and the same button that I also colored. And then I used the same lace that I used for my other flower. I used it as the part that's hanging. So instead of having that second layer of loops in another color. I just added it to the bottom. It has the same leaves that I painted for the other piece, and the same laces and trims. And this paper that I use here is the paper that I use for the bottom of the lace on the brush. So it all matches. And I kept it really simple because we usually, we keep the bags, but not, I don't think she'll probably be able to recycle this one. So I didn't embellishment too much. I can't speak. I didn't embellish it too much. I just kept it very simple and dainty, and I don't know. I think I like it like that. So I hope she likes it. And I filled that up with some goodies and some of the embellishments that I had already created. And then the last thing that I worked on for her was this little Tussie Mussy made with a TP roll. So you place that in a microwave for 10 seconds to take away all the germs, and then I painted it on the inside, and then I just decorated the whole thing. I added some trims and some laces and that cameo, some paper flowers that my friends have shared with me, except for this one here that I painted. It was a white one and I painted it. And then I added a little piece of Jungju's here. It was actually an earring that I took apart. And what you see at the top, underneath that trim, is actually a collection of pins. So some of them I've shared before, but this one I created the other day, and it's actually loops of satin ribbon. Then one of the Tim Holtz die flowers that I had cut for another project. I had this one left over, so I added it to the top, and then I added a paper flower, and my pin was covered in glitter, and a green glitter, and then I just added a little pearl at the bottom. So that's, let me see if I can show you. That's what the bottom looks like. So that's her first pin. And then she's gonna get this other pin that I had shared before, but I haven't, I shared it in pictures, but I didn't share it. I don't think I shared it in the video. So that's the same style of loop flower that I created for her bag and her brush. And that center is an acrylic flower that I took the center off, and I just inserted my pin through it. And then there's pearls at the bottom. And then I'm sending her some of my paper flower pins. So there's this one, which is a layer of different black flowers, or pewter toned, with a center, and then some pearls at the bottom. And here's another one. Let me see it there. And then what I did was I inserted a whole bunch of pins into a little bundle of lace. So let me see if I can show you that. These are the rest of the pins that I'm sending her. This one here is a clear acrylic flower with some different beads, and then the top is white glitter, and it has a pearl at the bottom. And then I made this other one with a rondelle and a brown pearl, and this top here was also painted. And then I'm just sending her a peachy orange lace bundle up. So they're all in there, so she won't get all prickled or whatever you call that. But all the pins are inserted into that. So it looks like that when you look at it inside. And I just filled it in with the flowers that I just showed you. So that's basically the other things that I created for her. The rest I hope she'll share with you. I shared some pictures on Facebook, and I hope she likes it. I'll be packing everything up this week and sending it off to her. So hugs and kisses, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, I'm having issues with my uploading, so I hope this one uploads well. Okay, so take care, and thanks for your visits. Bye bye.